Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Market Watch. It is that time of the week to talk about the Digimon card game market. Things are actually happening very interestingly. I don't want to give you any spoilers, so we're just going to dive right into it. I'm going to tell you guys that if you like this content, you should like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification on Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. Okay? Omnimons. Nothing's changed. Still, nothing's changed with this market. Crazy stuff. Yep, okay, cool. Blast Ace. I would like to talk about Blast Ace for a moment. I've been thinking if I want to make a dedicated video to this topic or not, but I'm going to say my piece out here now, and if I want to make a video on it in more depth later, I will do that. We have no events for BT14. We have Ultimate Cups, which people are pretty turned off on, and since I recorded my last video about it, a regional was announced, an IRL regional in LA, which, you know, isn't the most obtainable location for some people, especially considering people have to travel to LA again 6 weeks later for nationals. That seems a bit of a reach. I expect the regional to be not full. I'll use those words. So when there's no real events for BT14, what happens to the market? I find it very interesting that Bandai is pumping and dumping the market full of things with these boxes. With these booster boxes, you get training boosts, you get a 3rd year anniversary pack and a box topper egg, and you get that stupid Imperial demo pack, which we'll talk about shortly. You get all this stuff for one booster box, basically, is what you get. They are juicing the hell out of this booster box so that you buy it. Because they know there's no events for this set. So they gotta sell the cards somehow. So card prices on this set are very, very low. Fenrir is the most expensive super rare at $10. You got your Pata and your Magnamon and your Lilymon and your Agumon down to $7 each. Palmon is $3. It's actually insane. It's rare, the rare TKs and whatever stuff, you know, they're down there. War Greymon is here at $30. And like they're selling. People are buying the pre-sale. This is the lowest pre-sales I've ever seen in Digimon. Ever. Ever. And I've been looking at pre-sales for this game since the beginning of time. Or the start of the Digimon card game. It's super interesting that the pre-sales are so low. But that being said, I'm expecting the prices to be even lower than what you're seeing here. I'm expecting the prices on this War Greymon. I think War Greymon will drop. And I think all this stuff will drop too. That's my opinion. This is not a bad set to buy pre-sales of if you really want to. However, I wouldn't. Still. Now, I could be completely wrong. I could be wrong. I'm sticking by my stance that you do not buy the pre-sales because I still think it's stupid. I like how these alternate arts for the cards are sold out, though. And we don't know the pull ratios on this. It might be another lottery card situation. I have no idea. I honestly don't know. That's a speculation. Probably isn't, but it's a guess. I believe they will go lower. I really do. I think it makes sense to me that Fenrir is the most expensive super, and the rest are kind of like whatever. That makes sense to me, but I still wouldn't grab. It's really tempting to grab. It really is, but no, I don't think so. EX5 pre-sales, when we get there, they're going to be crazy, I promise you. But yeah, there's just like, nah. I don't think so. People are buying it because people are like, this is really weird. And I believe that, but nah, I still wouldn't go. I wouldn't grab them. All right, other cards. Magnamon, the Tamer Party Special one. This lottery card used to be really expensive. Now it's down a lot. And people aren't really buying it. And that makes sense because it kind of sucks. What someone told me, though, is that apparently the new Vmon stuff, and you never know with BT16 what they give us, it could make Armor Rush really, really good. I don't know if I believe that copium, but maybe there's an argument for Magnamon to go back up in price. I don't know. It's a lottery card. We know how we feel about lottery cards. They typically go down. This one's just keep going down. I probably wouldn't touch it right now. Saraiman is still going down. No one is buying it. Someone bought one for $69. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's still going down. It's still going down. It's nice, by the way. Nice number. But yeah, still going down in price. Vmon Ultimate Cup is super interesting to me. I'll cover these now. Whatever. The Imperial and the Davis, whatever. Okay, these came in the NYCC demo deck. We're also getting these with booster boxes of BT14. There's absolutely no reason to buy these cards right now. There is zero reason to buy these cards right now. Negative reason to buy these cards right now. They're very good. These cards are good. This Davis is a good card. This Imperial Dragon Mode, it's a good hand trap. Very strong hand trap. Like, for sure. It sucks that Imperial is kind of like a lackluster archetype right now, but the hand trap is very strong for what it is. So, anyway, going back to freaking Vmon here, Imperial hype will be happening. That movie comes out, what, in like 2 weeks? And I'm expecting BT16 reveals to start soon. And Imperial cards in general, or stuff like this could go up in price. So I want you guys to be aware of that. Your max rarity Imperial stuff, you might want to make sure you have your copies of it, because you don't know what's going to get announced. And this Davis, same. I pulled it aside for the same reason. This had a huge hype spike, if you guys remember it. It's kind of cooled off a little bit now. It used to be 30 basically. Now it's down to 16. I think 16 is a good price because this Davis is good. It's not a bad card. It might be something you can play in your Imperial decks. You also might want to consider things like Alt Art Davis and Ken the Box Topper. Like, there's so much stuff to consider. So just, think about it. All right? Analog Youth. I'm expecting this card to get bought out. I see it and I believe it. This card is very good in Lugamon. This card is very good in Merva Anubis EX5. And this card is very good in Apocalypse BT15. Especially with the restriction on the list and Analog Youth not being touched. I think this card's going to explode really soon. That's my opinion. I might buy a playset at this price. I believe in it that strongly. I think it's a quick, easy flip at some point. Resurgence booster boxes are down in the dumpster, in the toilet, being flushed 10 to 15 times. They just keep going down and keep going down and keep going down. This box, I was talking about on the stream earlier. Bandai killed it. They killed this set. And the boxes just keep going down in price until they hit the ultimate low, and then it's whatever from there. Event Pack 5. Don't buy these cards yet. There is no reason to. There will be more Event Pack 5. Just give it time. War Greymon Alternate Art. I'm covering this card because I've been made aware that this Black War Greymon has an Ultimate Cup Alternate Art in Japan. This means that we might get an Alternate Cup Alternate Art in English at some point. This card will not be the highest rarity of Black War Greymon at some point. So I think you actually sell them now while you can. That's my opinion. And if it is like a top 8 Ultimate Cup prizing, it won't impact the price of this card too much because it'll be hard to get. But it will be definitely in less demand, and that will cause people to sell this card. It'll be a lot lower than what it is right now. I think you sell this card now if you have it. Chimeramon Alternate Art is down to 10 listings. People are buying this card. And people are buying it because of Jessmon. I say that because Jessmon literally just won my locals half an hour ago. Just straight up. Jessmon did 6 checks, and then Chimeramon 2 sisters for game. Done. Easy. Game 3 win. Just like that. I see this card going up really soon. You can also play it in other decks, like, I don't know, Anubis, Merva. You could do that. Plus, you never know. You never know what cards come out that make this card really good, right? So I think you need to have this card. I think this card is also at risk of going up really, really soon. All right. People got angry at me that I didn't cover these cards on the last Market Watch. So I'm going to cover them now. I don't really want to, but I'm going to cover them now. Rapidmon and Rapidmon Alternate Art are getting bought. They're getting bought because of the cards being revealed from the Terramon Advanced deck. This card is very close to buyout. This card is very close to getting stupid. I think you buy it now and flip it later. I think that this card is going up in price, and I think it's going to keep going up in price. I actually like this Rapidmon more than the one they announced in the starter deck. That might be a hot take, but I like this one a lot more. I do. I'm not lying. I really like this one a lot more. And don't forget that it's because of the Rapidmons. I said this on an internet post. I was like half trolling, but I'm also serious. You can play Quartzmon and Yellow Hybrid now. You can like go Rapidmon. You can evolve your Black Mega Gargo Ace on top of a Rapidmon. And then you can go Quartzmon. Which is really funny and hilarious. And something I'm definitely going to do for fun at some point. But yeah, I expect this stuff to maybe keep going up in price. But it depends. I'm not overly impressed with the cards announced in the Terriermon Lotmon Advanced deck. I'm not. I'm not thrilled with what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anything that breaks the game like the Beelzemon stuff did. Now, that being said, they might do a thing where in BT16, they announce more cards to supplement the Advanced deck that actually make it really good. Don't forget, they gave us Beelzemon X Antibody in BT12 immediately after the Advanced deck came out. That was intentional, and that card's fucking gross. So it works. The strategy works, and they might do it for this deck. Time will tell, though, when they start doing BT16 reveals. This stuff is kind of going through emotion, though. I think maybe if you have them, you wait a little bit and you sell them. If you want to buy them now, I guess you do it before it potentially gets crazy. I think it's a little bit high risk. I personally wouldn't bother with this right now. A couple Terriermons are also being affected by this. You have the this one basically getting bought out almost. It's up to $20. It's a Floodgate. Floodgates are good. And Terriermon Assistant from EX04 is exploding as well. Has some synergy because it has Alliance, right? So this card's obviously... You sell this now if you have it. You really do. If you have this card or this card, you sell them right now. Like, seriously. You sell them right now. This card, you can wait to see if the buyout happens and then sell. And this card is kind of whatever right now. But these are cards you sell right now at the moment. And with Terriermon Assistant, if you want, you can wait to see if someone grabs these ones. And then you try to sell them for $25. You can wait for that too. But yeah, cool stuff there. A couple more things I want to talk about. Someone mentioned to me that over in Europe, the bird cards are getting bought out. They could not provide me with a good reason why. And I don't really cover the European market because, you know, I'm in Canada, it's already weird enough using a US website to cover market watches. But, you know, I'll let the other market watch guy, you probably know who he is. Anyway, these cards are getting bought out over there. It might impact us here. I just don't know why. If someone could tell me why these cards are getting bought out in Europe, please advise. Next, Shadow Seraphimon, once again, is very close to buyout. It got basically bought out. More people listed a couple copies. But this card is going really quick. Did I mention that this card is really good in security control? It's not a vaccine, unfortunately, so it doesn't really fit the theme of the vaccine stuff. But it is on buyout. It is something you should be aware of. You should probably sell your copies of it if you haven't. Lastly, Jerry. Jerry, we've covered this card. This card is a roller coaster. This card goes up, it goes down. Goes up and goes down. This card is going up again. So hold your copies. Wait till they get to like $20 and sell them. That's what I can suggest. You don't buy them now. Okay. That's it for today's Market Watch, guys. I think we covered enough. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you later. Goodbye.